Quad meet in New Delhi next month?
Meet when?
Next.
Ishi?
This is Yeshi Seli from Business India. My question is on Indian peacekeepers in Lebanon. The exact numbers that are there, and I know that there's been a statement issued where India has urged that their safety becomes a priority, but 3 peacekeepers from Indonesia are already dead. So what's the reason that they are there? Because this is an all-in-out war. How do you ensure that they stay protected? And my second question is this oil, the ships that are coming from Strait of Hormuz, are we paying any toll on the ships that are being released, or are they just coming gratis?
Ishi?
So this is Ayush Agarwal from ANI. I have a question related to the upcoming BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting. We are expecting it to take place next month. Has India sent invitation to all the members? And if you can let us know how many countries have confirmed so far. Thank you so much.
Siddhant?
Hi, so I'm Siddhant from WION. When it comes to the neighborhood, we are providing support in terms of fuel to countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. If you can perhaps give an overview. And my second question is, the Japanese Foreign Ministry has opened a special unit in their department for India economic relationship to firm up economic relationship with India, which is a very novel way of dealing with a bilateral relationship. How does India seize that?
Keshav?
Thank you, spokesperson. Keshav Padmanabhan here from the print. My first question is with regards to Azerbaijan. Yesterday, the Indian ambassador met with the foreign minister of Azerbaijan, and in the past ties, especially during Op Sindhu, there have been statements back and forth. So just wanted to understand here what was specifically discussed, what is going to move forward. Have you agreed to the political office consultations that came out in the Azeri readout? And secondly, just wanted to add, we're now in the month of April. The US had given a waiver for Chabahar till the end of April. What is sort of the status? Have there been discussions on extending this further? Can you just give us a sense, because we're now on the 2nd of April and it should end on the 26th. Thank you.
Okay, so first, Huma, to your question. We have seen some speculation on this matter. These reports are ill-informed when it comes to the facts of this particular matter. So, these are speculation, and we would caution against such reports. On Quad Foreign Ministers meeting, you said next month. We are still some distance away. We'll keep you informed well in time as to what we have, what we are planning, so on and so forth. Yeshi, on the exact number of troops that we have in UNIFIL, we have around 600 Indian troops who are serving in UNIFIL. We have been doing it. Our peacekeeping operations go back several decades. We are also the largest troop contributing country to the UN peacekeeping missions, and the contribution of our peacekeepers has been well noted, regarded to global peace and security. We had also issued a statement, which you may have seen, condemning the recent attacks on UNIFIL, in which several troops unfortunately lost their lives. We also pay homage to these brave blue helmet soldiers. It is, once again, we would like to emphasize that the inviolability of UN missions must be ensured, and safety and security of our peacekeepers must be ensured. As one of the largest and longest serving contributors to peacekeeping, as also in consonance with UN Security Council Resolution 2589, we seek accountability for crimes against peacekeepers. On your questions regarding payment, etc., we had clarified this issue earlier as well, that there has been no discussion of this nature between us and Iran. Issue again, BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting. We are the chair. We are doing several of these meetings. You would have followed the recent working level meetings that we've done. We will be organizing a series of meetings going into our presidency. We'll keep you updated with the foreign ministers level meeting, as also other tracks in which we'll have ministerial interaction. Siddhant, on neighborhood, on Bangladesh, as you would have seen, we continue to supply energy requirements to them since 2007 as per the commercial engagement that we have with them. We've also recently supplied fuel to Sri Lanka, 38,000 metric tons of petroleum products based on their request. Also, we have ongoing engagement with Nepal and Bhutan, which continue. So, as also we have some request for supply, not request exactly, but the government of Maldives has also reached out to us for supply of petroleum products, both on short-term and long-term basis. These requests are, the Maldives request, it's being examined, keeping in mind our own availability, on own needs. We also remain engaged with the governments of Mauritius and Seychelles on the energy situation in these two countries. We have not received any request for them as yet. So that is how the situation is in a neighborhood. On Japan, giving a focus to India-Japan economic partnership, this is a welcome move. Our economic partnership is one of the strongest pillars of India-Japan cooperation, and we want to strengthen it further. We have a large number of Japanese companies who are active here in India in the manufacturing space, in the innovation space, and we want this number to continue further. We also have a large presence of Indian companies, services, on service side, on the IT side, on the tech side, and in several other fields in Japan, and we want to strengthen our joint work together. On Azerbaijan, question from Keshav. Azerbaijan, we have our ambassador there. He recently presented credentials. During the presentation of his credentials, he also discussed several issues of bilateral nature. As you know, several of our Indian nationals, 204 to be precise, have been able to leave Iran for Azerbaijan through the land border, and from there they'll be coming back home. Several of them have returned. Others will be returning in the course of next few days or so. We are thankful to the government of Azerbaijan for the support that they've rendered for the exit of Indian nationals from Iran through the land border. We have consultations and regular exchange between both sides, and hopefully we'll have more details or more developments on this account for you. There was a question regarding Chabahar. So our position remains the same, what I had conveyed earlier. This particular issue, sanctions waiver that was given to us, is valid till 26th April 2026. The Government of India remains engaged with all concerned in order to address the implications of these developments. Take a question there.
Good evening, Alexander. I'm with the Russian media. First Deputy Prime Minister of the Russian government, Mr. Manturov, is visiting New Delhi, as well as high-ranking Russian Member of Parliament, Mr. Yakushev. Could you please give us an update on the interactions that they have with their Indian counterpart? Thank you.
Jessica?
Hi, sir. This is Jessica for Doordarshan. Bahrain has proposed a resolution in the UNSC calling for unimpeded transit through the Strait of Hormuz, which also includes the multinational naval partnership to secure the area. What is India's outlook to the proposed resolution?
Abhimanyu?
Sir, this is Abhimanyu Sharma from CNBC TV 18. Sir, are the news reports true that tankers are being allowed to flow through the Strait of Hormuz, subject to the payment made in yuan?
Vishal?
सर मैं विशाल पांडे हूँ एबीपी न्यूज़ से। एक महीने से ज़्यादा वक्त बीत चुका है इस युद्ध का। जो युद्धग्रस्त देश हैं वहाँ पर भारतीयों की स्थिति कैसी है और कितने भारतीयों की मौत इस युद्ध के दौरान हुई है? और इसके साथ ही साथ राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप ने आज कहा है कि हॉर्मुज़ की जो खाड़ी है वहाँ पर उन देशों को खुलवाने पर विचार करना चाहिए जो वहाँ से तेल लेते हैं, अमेरिका का कोई लेना देना नहीं। इस पर भारत की क्या प्रतिक्रिया है?
नीरज।
सर, नीरज, न्यूज़ 18 इंडिया से। आईसीटी को शेख हसीना की तरफ से पत्र लिखा गया है जो उनके खिलाफ सजा दी गई है, उस सजा को हटाने के लिए, और फैसले को गैर कानूनी बताया गया। भारत सरकार का क्या पक्ष है इस पे?
Okay, so first, Alexander, coming to your question, we have the first Deputy Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, His Excellency Mr. Denis Manturov in Delhi. He arrived today and he'll be there till tomorrow. He has several meetings lined up. We will keep you informed of those meetings. This visit is a bilateral visit for consultations to follow up on the annual summit that we had recently. At the same time, we also have the first deputy chairperson of the Federation Council of the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation, His Excellency Vladimir Yakushev. He's also in the city. He called on the Speaker of Lok Sabha a little while ago at Parliament House, and they exchanged as to how we can strengthen our parliament-to-parliament links. It looks very well for a relationship which is deep-rooted and time-tested in terms of its strategic content. So more on these as we go into the evening. We'll get more details and also a press release for you giving the details of the meetings that First Deputy Prime Minister will be having with dignitaries here in India. Jessica, your question was regarding the Bahraini resolution. This particular resolution is under consideration in the UN Security Council. We are aware of the resolution. We also know that relevant parties, which means the members of the Security Council, are currently negotiating this particular text. As far as India is concerned, you very well know that what we stand for. We stand for free and open commercial shipping and for maritime security in keeping with international law. We continue to call for ensuring safe and free navigation through the Strait of Hormuz as a matter of priority. And also we are closely following all developments in regard to this West Asian conflict. So that is how we look at the Bahraini resolution. I given to understand that it may come up for discussion or consideration today or tomorrow. Abhimanyu, your question again. I answered that question that there has been no discussion between India and Iran on the question of payment. विशाल, खाड़ी के देशों में, जीसीसी के देशों में करीबन 1 करोड़ यानी कि 10 मिलियन भारतीय नागरिक वहाँ रहते हैं। सभी सुरक्षित हैं। हमारी दूतावास सभी देशों में उनसे लगातार संपर्क में है, उनसे बातचीत होती रहती है ताकि जो भी उनकी समस्याएं हों, जिस प्रकार का उनको ज़रूरत हो उसको हम लोग पूरा कर सकें। खेद ये है कि इस युद्ध में अभी तक 8 भारतीय नागरिक हताहत हुए हैं और 1 अभी भी उनको गायब या मिसिंग बताया जा रहा है। तो ये है मोटा मोटा आकलन हमारे भारतीय नागरिकों के बारे में। लेकिन साथ ही साथ मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग तत्पर हैं यहाँ पर विदेश मंत्रालय में, हमारे शिपिंग मंत्रालय, जहाज मंत्रालय और जितने हमारे भारतीय दूतावास वहाँ पर हैं, हमारे नागरिकों के सुरक्षा के लिए और उनके हित के लिए। जहाँ हॉर्मुज़ की खाड़ी की बात आपने कही, देखिए जितनी भी गतिविधियाँ हैं खाड़ी को लेके, इस युद्ध को लेके, इस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को लेके और हॉर्मुज़ को लेके, उस पर हम इस सारी गतिविधियाँ पर अपना नज़र बनाए हुए हैं। नीरज, आपका सवाल था कि अभी जो भूतपूर्व प्रधानमंत्री बांग्लादेश के हैं उन्होंने कुछ चिट्ठी लिखा है, तो इस चिट्ठी पर हमारा कोई टिप्पणी नहीं है मेरे पास कुछ करने के लिए। तो कादम्बरी एंड देन
कादम्बिनी शर्मा, इंडिपेंडेंट जर्नलिस्ट। सर, कल यूके के पीएम ने एक बयान दिया है, उसमें उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि 35 देशों का एक कोalition बनाकर उसमें अगले हफ्ते स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज से फ्रीडम ऑफ नेविगेशन और मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी पर वो बात करेंगे, तो क्या भारत इसका हिस्सा होगा?
विनीता।
This is Vinita Pandey from the Asian Age Deccan Chronicle. Roughly 10 foreign flagged vessels and 18 Indian flagged vessels carrying crude oil and LPG are stranded in the Persian Gulf. Is the Indian government in talk with the Iranian government and other nations for quick or to expedite the movement of the ships to India?
Vasti.
This is Hasini Heather from The Hindu. In addition to Kadambari's question about the idea that there is this 35 nation grouping that the UK Prime Minister is going to host virtually, there's also, we have seen a process with Pakistan, Egypt, Turkey and Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan and China have 5 initiatives. The Gulf as well is apparently looking at ways of circumventing the Hormuz Straits through pipelines. I just wanted to get a broader sense of, is India involved in any multinational, any kind of peace initiatives when it comes to the war in West Asia? And another is just a follow-up. I saw your statement on UNIFIL and condemning all the attacks on UNIFIL peacekeepers. I wondered, has India raised this directly with Israel? Because it is the IDF that is targeting the peacekeepers, and Israel has publicly announced that it intends to occupy parts of South Lebanon now, this side of the Litani River. This is all part of the UNIFIL's mandate and is going to make it even more dangerous for Indian peacekeepers over there.
नीरज।
सर नमस्कार, मैं नीरज दुबे प्रभा साक्षी से। सर, चीन और भूटान ने सीमा मुद्दों को सुलझाने के लिए बातचीत की है। 15 एक्सपर्ट ग्रुप मीटिंग के बाद बयान भी दोनों पक्षों की ओर से जारी हुए हैं, उस पर क्या प्रतिक्रिया है?
आयंशा।
This is Anangsha Mitra. Sir, what are expected to be on table during the maiden visit of Bangladesh Foreign Minister Khalilur Rahman?
Raghavendra.
This is Raghavendra Varma from ZDF German television. So Defense Minister Rajnath Singh made a statement today regarding possible misadventure by a neighbor. So is there anything specific, something to worry that in the current situation from Pakistan or any other neighbor there could be disturbance for peace on border or something?
Alish.
So our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has also said, along with this Pakistan issue, that Indian Navy is escorting the ships through Gulf, through Strait of Hormuz. Can you please elaborate, sir, how many ships are being escorted by Indian Navy, and who are the nations they are helping Indian Navy, or what is the current situation as of now, sir?
So Kadambari, first to your question, the UK side has invited several countries, which also includes India, for talks on the Strait of Hormuz. From our side, Foreign Secretary is attending the meeting this evening. It may have started or it will be starting shortly. Vinita, your questions, we are in touch with Iran and other countries there to see how best we can get unimpeded transit and safe transit for our ships which are carrying products including LPG, LNG and other products. Through this conversation that we've had over the last several days, we've had 6 Indian ships which have been able to safely cross Hormuz and we continue to be in touch with relevant parties on this matter. Swasni, yes, UK, I just said the Foreign Secretary is attending the meeting. I don't know the number of countries who are attending it. Perhaps post-meeting we'll get a sense of how many countries have joined, but Foreign Secretary will be or is participating in this conversation. As far as all the conversations that are happening, we are following all the developments that are linked to this particular conflict. And several conversations are actually happening on this particular subject, and we're keeping track of all those. On your question regarding UNIFIL, these are matters that the United Nations is looking into for the time being. We are in constant touch with relevant agencies in the United Nations as to how best we can address these issues. So that is where we are. Neeraj, भारत और आपने भूटान की बात की, भूटान और चीन के बीच में या कोई अन्य देश के बीच में, हमारे पड़ोसियों के बीच में जब बातचीत होती है तो हम लोग उसको उन सारी गतिविधियों को अपने नज़र में रखते हैं, और जिस प्रकार का कोई अगर उठाना होगा कदम तो उसको हम लोग उचित कदम उठाते हैं. Bangladesh Foreign Minister, as I told you last time also, once the visit is announced, we'll keep you informed of the visit, the agenda, and also share more details of this, of the bilateral visit. Raghavendra, Defense Minister of India has spoken, so I did not, elaborate anything more. He has spoken, he has on this particular matter. Salesh, to your question, Indian ships, I understand that as part of Operation Sankalp, which has been going on since 2019, if my memory serves me right, they are there in that area of Arabian Sea, Gulf of Aden, to secure shipping lines, which is in our interest, as also interest of several of our partners. They have been there to provide and secure maritime commerce. So, and they have also been supporting ships that are passing from that area. So that is where we are. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.